What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. We're in Rowlett, Texas today. We're doing a letter removal. Some call it debadging. Customer wants, he just got this vehicle. It's a 21 Silverado. Customer wanted the letters off, the Silverado letters from the side, both sides, and as well as the rear. And that's what we did today. But for those who have never removed emblems or letters, hopefully this video kind of guides you, kind of gets you with a little bit of just more knowledge on how you can do this. Again, this is just my way on how I remove these, and very simple things. What you're gonna need, guys, is one, you're gonna need a heat gun. Doesn't matter what kind of heat gun you buy. This one is from Harbor Freight. I think I paid like, I think it was on sale for like $40, I think. It's been a while. But you're gonna need a heat gun. That's your, this would be step number one, is getting the heat gun. After you heat your letters, your emblems, next thing you're gonna need is a fishing line. This one here, it's time for some new one. You're gonna need some fishing line. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna be, pretty much after you heat the letters, you're gonna be pushing this fishing line through the letters, and that's gonna remove them. Obviously, if your fishing line is breaking, it's probably because it is the adhesive is still a little bit kind of cold, and it's just breaking it off. So make sure you warm up your letters nicely. That way, this face is like butter. It should just literally just glide right off and push it off, and it's gonna leave you with the adhesive. All right, next thing you're gonna need is obviously a drill brush. It doesn't matter what kind of drill brush, and this is the most important tool you will need right here to remove the adhesive. This is a 3M rubber wheel. I literally just paid $60 for this rubber wheel at O'Reilly's, and they had it in stock. Usually they don't have them in stock, but this time they did. So it was literally, I had to run right across because I couldn't find my rubber wheel. So I went across, there's an O'Reilly's across, and I got me this 3M rubber wheel. So far, I have liked this rubber wheel because I feel like it lasts longer than those basic ones. And obviously for the brand, you're paying quality. 3M is a well-known brand. And at the end of the day, you know, you want to have the right tools to make your job easier, right? And as you're gonna see in the next clip, in the next video, is how I remove it. Basically, I always keep it at a low setting. I don't want to use the high setting on speed, just because one, I really don't want to create too much heat between the rubber and the paint. So I always keep it at a low setting. Let the rubber do the work, right? Don't get in there and grind it. Just put this rubber wheel in a way to where you'll see it. Once you start playing with this, you'll know how to use it. And in the video, you kind of see me putting it over the letter. The letters over here are on the inside, and then I will just kind of drill brush, and then the rubber will start grabbing the adhesive and it'll remove it safely. And then lastly, guys, what you're gonna be needing is maybe like a one-step polish or a wax, whatever you can use to go back over those areas where the letters were, just to kind of put a sealant on top just for the meantime, right? This one here might receive a paint correction. It also might receive a ceramic coating. I already looked over the vehicle, and customer said just give them a couple weeks and we're going to be coating this one. So you might see this one again on a video. But for the meantime, this is just a process on how I do a decal removal, letter removal, debadging, whatever you want to call it. So enjoy this next few clips, and we'll be back with final thoughts. All right, so let's get to this. Step number one is heating up your letters. Obviously, you guys are seeing me here warm them up. And to be honest, guys, it's really important for you to warm up these letters. If not, you will run into an issue where your letters are not coming off correctly. As you guys can see here, that S was not budging, and the fishing line was breaking for that reason, because the letters aren't heated up correctly. So after we heat everything up, we're going to use the fishing line to remove them. And let's see, as you guys can see, there it goes. I need a new fishing line. This one's already, I think it's just old. And once we remove the letters, this is pretty much how it looks. You can see the adhesive. And now I'm coming back with the rubber wheel to remove the adhesive. And you just got to play with this rubber wheel, guys. You'll find what pattern works for you, what doesn't work for you. But you know, you want to keep it always as even as possible. This way the adhesive removal process, it's much safer and much better for yourself at the end of the day. And the last phase is just polishing the areas where you removed the adhesive. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here now. Is the this is the blending stage. So that's pretty much it. After you remove everything, just go over and polish it out, and you will be just fine. And there you guys have it. Hopefully this video kind of helped you guys a little bit on my process on how I do debadging. Very simple, very effective. Let me take the camera off and I'll show you guys really quick how it turned out, and we'll definitely end the video as well. All right, so there you guys have it. I gotta come back and do a quick one step over here. But other than that, we removed the letters. This paint has been beat up, guys. Look at that paint. It's like all beat up from the car wash. I think they try to do some other stuff here, but we're not too worried about it. But we removed the letters nicely and effectively. Also, if you're new to detailing or letter removals, there will be times where you might, depending on the year of the vehicle, if the vehicle is like 10 years old and the customer wants to remove the letters, let the customers know that they could be what many call ghosting. And that just means that when you remove the letters, the adhesive, you're gonna have like you can see the letters on the clear. It's not that you couldn't remove it, it's just it's been sitting so long that it just stays there. So just let the customers know that, hey, there could be potential ghosting for a vehicle that's maybe 10 years old, 20 years old. That adhesive has been sitting so long that it just creates a permanent mark. So always just be transparent with your customers. If it's something you can do it. If it's something that you think you can't do, don't offer it because you can do more harm than good at one point. For the price, right? As far as my side, any debadging, my cost is $150 automatic. That's removing the letters and polishing over those areas. So my cost is $150 for debadging, letter removal, pinstripe removal, anything in that area. It's $150 automatic. So that kind of gives you an idea on what I charge today. So, anyways, let's get out of here, guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks so much for watching today's video. And as always, we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow with something new.